Good morning. It's Tuesday, the day after President's Day. Brake dust, yeah. This morning I want to talk to you about internet-based conspiracy theories. Sorry, went blank there. My brain disconnected from my home Wi-Fi. I had to wait till 5G kicked on. More like 2G with my brain. But anyhow, for those of you who listen to the What's the Scuttlebutt podcast, when Eric Hauser came down to do his episode, we drove around Cape Coral in Southwest Florida. I apologize. We drove around Cape Coral in Southwest Florida and went to all the different military monuments, the museum and things of that nature. And I videotaped it. And I made a video, came to be like an hour and a half long. I chopped it down like 45 minutes. It took a long time because I had two different cameras and had to sync sound and all this stuff. But anyhow, finally got the thing done, cut, uploaded, and it's on YouTube now. Facebook. It's on YouTube now, listed as unlisted. Because for longer videos like that, I usually watch them before I make them public to make sure I didn't misspell anything, something didn't happen, yada, yada, yada. And as a way to introduce to you guys Analog 410, I took a moment in this video to explain that due to YouTube's monetization policies, they pretty much have a flat across the board. We will not monetize a video with a cuss word in it or firearms. Now there are some of the larger firearm video people who still manage to get videos added to their videos before YouTube's algorithm or before they get reported and they're removed, but there are some videos you'll see out there that are still monetized because they haven't been swept up yet. But I was explaining to Eric that due to YouTube's policy on monetization with firearms, that from now on, or at least once this channel gets to 1,000 viewers and gets monetized, that we're going to start putting all of our firearm videos over on Analog 410, and some of the uncensored videos where I'm on a tangent complaining and cussing and acting a fool, yada yada yada. And then the video goes on to the rest of our tour. Well, it took like 2.5 hours to render this video, and it probably took another 3 hours to upload it. And so I started uploading it last night, and this morning I wake up and it's processed, it's sitting on YouTube server, and it's ready to be viewed. Sorry, I don't have a coffee yet. And so I start watching it, and everything's going great. Sound synchronized, video's working great. And as soon as I say the word YouTube, the audio cuts out and the frame goes still. I'm like, what the hell? So I slide it back again, hit play. As soon as it says YouTube, the video freezes and the audio goes blank. Well, here's the weird thing. The video is still progressing because when I say Analog 410, the logo pops up, even though the video of me is not moving and the audio is gone. But the logo still pops up, so that shows the movie's still in progression. I'm like, well, that's weird. And I did what a lot of us do. I did what all you people on Facebook who've posted, oh, the pictures of my firearms have been deleted by Facebook, blah blah blah, or I've done this and they've removed my pictures, or I said this political statement, and all of a sudden it's gone with no warning or nothing. I was all prepared to come on here and go on my podcast tonight ranting and railing about how I can't believe YouTube censored my videos, and once I start talking about their monetization policy in my video, how they they mute the audio and the screen goes blank until that conversation was over, then the video picks back up. So as soon as I say YouTube to the end of that conversation, No audio, no video, just the logo pops up. And then once that conversation's over, the video magically restarts. So I was getting a little irritated. I'm like, well, I don't get mad. It's wasting energy. Plus, that's good content for my show and these videos like this one. So I didn't get mad. I wouldn't get all upset. But I did what a lot of people don't do. I fact checked. I went back to the source. Because as a computer guy who works on people's weird ass computers all day, that I knew that there's a possibility that maybe YouTube wasn't censoring my video. Maybe they weren't muting my audio and freezing my video. Maybe it was a coincidence, not a conspiracy. And that perhaps, out of coincidence, that when my video was rendering and being saved in my computer, that out of coincidence, when it got to the word where I said YouTube and monetization, that something happened to the video. And that perhaps the video I'm watching on YouTube is the exact replica of the video I uploaded from my computer. It's called fact checking. The thing journalists used to do before we got to the first to be first society instead of first to be right. And so I went back in the old podcast studio because for some reason when I shoot video on my 4K cameras in 4K, my laptop's not strong enough to process the video. And this one switches between this cell phone footage and my GoPro-ish 4K camera. So I had to process it on a computer. Interestingly enough, the part that mutes and freezes was not shot with 4K, it was shot on this phone. And so that couldn't be the problem. But anyhow, I was a little annoyed that YouTube censored me, and I was going to rail and talk about it and tell the world how bad YouTube sucks. But let's fact check. So I went back to my podcast studio, fired up the old video editing machine, went to the local copy of the video that was dumped out by my program, hit play, fast forward to that scene, and as soon as I said YouTube lol, and behold, the audio cuts out. The video pauses, but it's still playing. The logo pops up, and that conversation ends. The audio is back, and the video starts playing again. So it was not a conspiracy, it was a coincidence. YouTube was not censoring my video because I was talking shit about their monetization policies. YouTube did not tamper or molest my video in any way, shape, or and form. It just happened to be a coincidence that my computer, for whatever reason, when it got to that part of the video, froze up. And so now I will have to check the video again in the editable format, see if I can figure out what caused the anomaly, re-export it, which will take another few hours, then re-upload it, and then check it again. Chances are it'll be A-okay. So that just goes to show, whenever you see these posts on Facebook or on Twitter or whatever, I posted pictures of me at the gun range and they magically disappeared. Facebook censoring my page because they don't like firearms. Possibility. Or possibility that the photo never finished uploading, that maybe when you're posting from your camera you lost signal, or the app froze up, or there was a glitch in the matrix. So once again, as a computer guy, I can tell you all day long, every day across the world, there are computers having problems, and your computer may be one of them. So don't buy into people's melodramatic nonsense about being censored unless they have hard evidence. Unless they fact check like I did, because maybe it's not a conspiracy, maybe it was a coincidence.
This has been a Digital 410 production.